Hey guys, welcome to the channel. My name is Joey. This is going to be my Bellator 258 recap, post-fight, whatever you want to call it. Main event was Sergio Pettis versus Juan Archuleta. Pettis wins the Bellator Bantamweight Championship by decision. Fight wasn't super eventful. It was a good fight. Pettis basically maintained distance, landed some good strikes, hurt Archuleta quite a few times. Archuleta got Pettis down, shot on some takedowns, got him down a couple times, but Pettis was able to pop right back up, whether he used the fence or just scrambled to his feet. Sometimes Archuleta had his back with one hook in, but Pettis just broke the grip with the hands, spun around, then got back to the center of the cage. And just overall, Pettis was the overall better striker. Landed the cleaner shots. Archuleta just, I don't know what it was tonight, but I thought he was going to win the fight, to be honest. I thought he'd probably win by decision. The fight wasn't a total blowout. I had it 4-1 for Pettis. So overall, Pettis just won the fight. Leg kicks, body kicks, left hooks, right hooks, everything. Just landed everything on Archuleta. Wasn't a super eventful fight. Again, Archuleta had his moments. Never really landed any true clean shots. Got a couple takedowns, but never was able to hold Pettis down at all. So that's really nice to see because that's always been a weakness of the Pettis brothers, their grappling abilities. So the takedown defense wasn't necessarily there. They were well-timed takedowns by Archuleta, but Pettis was easily able to pop right back up. One judge had it 50-45 for Pettis. One judge had it, or the other two judges had it 48-46 or 49-46, I believe. So 4-1, and then one judge had 5 rounds. I thought Archuleta won the third round. But honestly, on this main card, this was the worst fight on the main card. And don't get me wrong, this fight wasn't bad by any means. But that's why I want to get to some of these other fights. So let's go to the co-main event. Anthony Rumble Johnson versus Jose Augusto. Anthony Rumble wins by second round knockout. And what an absolute wild fight this was. Augusto breaks his hand in the first round, lands it on Anthony Rumble Johnson's forehead. Clearly, right away, Rumble knows, the referee knows that this guy just broke his hand. He starts shaking his hand, he grabbing his hand in pain. Then all he throws is like left jabs, left hooks, some kicks. Rumble kind of, as soon as he sees the injury, he starts moving in for the kill. He's really pressing really hard, throwing body shots, uppercuts, has him backed up against the fence. And it really looks like it's the beginning of the end. And Rumble is going to probably finish Augusto. Augusto lands a heavy left hook and basically knocks out Rumble Johnson. It was a flash KO. Rumble falls flat on his face, starts to recover on the all fours, and Augusto's just following up with heavy shots. Could have easily been stopped. Was probably, 8 to 12 unanswered shots landed by Augusto. I thought the referee definitely should have stopped it. Rumble was not defending himself at all, but the referee didn't stop it. Rumble's kind of scrambled into a takedown position, ended up on top for like the last 45 seconds of the round, survives the round, gets to the second round. Second round, they come out. Clearly, Augusto's hand, the right hand, is still compromised. He's not throwing it at all. He's throwing left jabs. He's landing on Anthony Rumble. Rumble lands a massive nuclear right hand and just drops Augusto, sleeps him. He could have been stopped right there, wasn't. Rumble follows up with one shot and wins. What a wild fight. Absolutely crazy. Goes from almost having Rumble stopped in the first round, could have easily been stopped. Nobody would have complained one bit, to winning the fight in the second round. It's just amazing. Now, this wasn't the fight I wanted to see. I was dying to see Anthony Rumble Johnson versus Yoel Romero, but we didn't get that. Hopefully we get it in the future. Now Rumble goes on to fight Vadim Nedkov next in the Bellator light heavyweight tournament, so I'm interested in seeing that fight. I don't know exactly when that'll be, but it's nice knowing the fight immediately on the same night as the guy wins the fight. I like these tournaments. I miss when Bellator used to do tournaments nonstop. So what a win for Anthony Johnson, returning after being off for 4 or 5 years at this point. But his striking defense needs a lot of work. He got clipped hard, and he was getting lit up by the jab tonight too. And Jose Augusto came in on a week's notice, and maybe he was already training and whatnot, but I felt like Rumble was probably due to put on a better performance. But it is what it is. Super exciting fight. Can't wait to see where he goes from here. Next fight, you have Peter Queally versus Patricky Pitbull. I might have said that wrong. Patricky Pitbull clearly winning the fight. Was on borderline of getting stopped from leg kicks. He was just chopping Queally's legs nonstop. Legs were red as could be. He was landing the better of the striking. Queally was just pressing forward anytime. A couple times he stumbled after getting hit with heavy, heavy leg kicks. Pitbull, I believe he ended the first round with a takedown. Kind of just sealed the round off. He won on the feet, but then on top of that, he gets a takedown. He definitely gets the round. In the second round, more of the same. And Pitbull's landing the leg kicks, nasty leg kicks. But Queally's still pressing forward, landing some shots of his own, don't get me wrong. And towards the end of the second round, Pitbull shoots on another double leg takedown, gets him down with absolute ease. And as soon as they get to the ground, there's like 30 seconds left in the second round, Queally starts throwing elbows from the bottom that landed on the top of the head. And there's a cut that ends up happening right in the hairline of Pitbull. And before the round's even over, there's blood everywhere. In between rounds, they work on it a little bit, but it's a nasty cut. It's bleeding nonstop. Doctor says, nope, you can't continue. Pitbull was pissed. I think there should be a rematch personally. I don't know if the stoppage was right or wrong. I'm not a doctor, so I can't comment on that. I thought it was able to continue, but it was a nasty cut and it was bleeding quite a bit. And you only get a minute in between rounds to work on it. So if it was unable to kind of clear it up, I guess I kind of get it. But I've never seen, it wasn't near the eye or anything like that. It was in the forehead. It was just bleeding a lot. So I guess that's why they stopped it. So, but definitely something we need to see a rematch of. Queally was talking about fighting for the belt next, but I don't believe that should be next. This fight he was losing, and just by luck of a cut wins the fight. I mean, he did the elbow, so I don't want to shit on his performance. He put on a great performance. He took a lot of damage and was refusing to quit. So we'll see if they rematch next. Okay, then next was Michael Page versus Derek Anderson. Another highlight reel knockout for Michael Venom Page. He lands this front. It was his front leg, his lead leg, head kick so fast, so snappy, and just flattens Derek Anderson's nose. Brutal, brutal shot. Broke his nose immediately, starts bleeding immediately. In between rounds, doctor stoppage again. So 2 doctor stoppages in a row. His nose was completely flat. I don't know if his corner called for it to be stopped or the doctors are just extra careful tonight, because usually they let him continue even with a broken nose. So I don't know if it was the way it was broken or what. Nose went completely flat. Just an absolute brutal head kick. He was losing the fight anyway, but he didn't belong in there with Michael Page. Michael Page just adds more to his highlight reels. But obviously the quality of the opponents aren't great. I would like to see him fight Douglas Lima again, and that's who he said he wants to fight. Douglas Lima has a fight coming up, so who knows when this potential rematch could happen. Obviously, Page got slept by Douglas Lima in the first fight, but it's a fight a lot of people be interested to see. A lot of people think Bellator has babied Michael Page over the course of his Bellator career and want to see him against stiff competition. We got that in the first Douglas Lima fight. He got slept, and now we've seen since then, he's been able to rebound, win a couple fights. So hopefully they make that rematch in the future. It all depends, what happens with Douglas Lima. But I can't deny him. What a phenomenal performance he put on tonight. I did a live stream for the fights. Everyone who joined me, I appreciate you guys. I just wanted to put out a video doing a quick recap of what we've seen tonight. Like this video if you guys enjoy these videos. I would appreciate it. Helps out the channel. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.